What's up everybody, Blaze Jedi here, and welcome to the first episode of our Starfield Star Guide series, where I'll be going over some tips, tricks, and other helpful information to help you succeed and thrive out there among the stars. Today we'll be exploring the vendors of Jemison Spaceport, or New Atlantis, and while walking around and researching for this video, I discovered there are a ton of vendors scattered around New Atlantis. Alright, let's dive in. Our first location to explore is, of course, Jemison Spaceport, or the New Atlantis Spaceport. We're going to start with the ship vendor, providing you with starship repair services, shipbuilding, starship buying and selling, and all that fun stuff. And literally right next to him is a sell-only trade authority terminal. I don't know about you guys, but it took me a minute to find this because I thought it was further into the port. Moving further into the city, you'll find the Viewpoint Tavern, a cafe where you can purchase food items, drinks, things like that. But a cool thing is the Viewpoint also doubles as a location to find new crew members for your ships and outposts. Next to the Viewpoint is Jemison Mercantile, general goods store where you can find a little bit of everything. Helpful if you're looking to offload items and also grab some new ones. This is usually my first stop in New Atlantis, but let me know yours. The last vendor here at Jemison Spaceport is the galaxy's favorite cafe, Terra Brew Coffee, where you can purchase, your assorted food items, coffee for the road, things like that. Alright, so for our next stop, we'll be taking this elevator located in the alleyway between the Mercantile and Terra Brew and heading to the Well. The Well is home to the most vendors in New Atlantis, so it's a good place to check out. And first, we're stopping at UC Surplus, a weapons and armor store good for a quick resupply, and occasionally you find some pretty nifty gear. Next to the UC Surplus, you'll find Case House, another food vendor to satisfy those cravings, and actually a key point for some missions if you haven't got to them yet. Across the way, you'll find the Trade Authority vendor. These vendors typically carry a good assortment of items and in my experience, carry about 10,000 to 12,000 credits, so perfect for offloading legal and illegal salvage. And I say illegal salvage for my pirates out there. On your way out of the Trade Authority section, you'll notice Apex Electronics on the left here. This store doesn't really offer as much, however, it does have really rare electrical resources and digipicks, making it a perfect place to stock up for your next lockpicking adventure. On the other side of the well, you're going to find Medbay, allowing you to purchase first aid items, medical supplies, things of that sort. And before we leave, let's not forget Jake's, a small diner-style restaurant where you can pick up a hot meal after a day of commerce. And with the well covered, let's head to the MAST District. Only one vendor of note here, Aphelion Realty. Here you can purchase a home in the well and learn about a special penthouse home. No spoilers if you know how to get the penthouse home, but I can say it's pretty amazing. If you're not interested in the walk, let's hop back on the tram and head over to New Atlantis' residential district, home to 5 vendors, and we'll be starting from the leftmost to the rightmost. First on our list to stop at, and almost crossing into the commercial district, is EIT Clothier. Here you can get some fancy drip for your character. Now, heading back towards the core of the residential district, we arrive at CJ's, another food vendor servicing all the foodies who can afford to live here. Almost like a rich 7-Eleven when you think about it. Now, a short walk onwards and we end up at Centurion Arsenal, a premier weapons and armor store located in the heart of the district. This shop does seem to carry higher quality gear than the other stores. However, it's kind of on par with what you expect to find. Across the district is our favorite food cube seller, Chunks. Make sure to stock up for those long hauls across the galaxy. And lastly, tucked away in one of the residential skyscrapers is Don's Roost, boasting quote-unquote higher quality food items. And well, I can see why. And before we leave the residential district, I forgot one more vendor, Reliant Medical, a little out the way and more in the MAST District. But it's a part of residential, so that's why it's here. Find your medical supplies and stock up. And with all that covered, let's head back to the tram and to our last location of the day. Our last stop of the day in New Atlantis is the Commercial District, with 2 vendors, the UC Distribution Center and Outland. The UC Distribution Center is located on the right-hand path of the district, with gear focused on the United Colony's armed forces. You'll find a good mix of weapons, armors, and supplies for your travels. Nothing really of light here, just a good general trader. Across the street from UC Distribution is Outland, an armor and clothing store rounding off the vendors of New Atlantis. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Chances are this will be the longest video of the vendors section of this series, but we'll see. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great one, and good luck among the stars. We'll see you next time. Later everybody.